Although people commonly called it Daruma Shrine, it was officially known as Shirahata. People claimed that long ago, Darumas were used there in magic rituals, and that was how it got its name. These days though, you couldn't find a single Daruma on the shrine grounds. Although, people did claim there were still some there, hiding. The shrine was also said to be the site of a murder several decades earlier, and the body was dumped nearby. Combined with the stone pagodas that, when lit up, looked like creepy gravestones from afar, the shrine was thought by many to be haunted. And, if not haunted, at the very least, scary to be around at night. One day, he drove past the shrine with his brother. His brother had an incredibly strong sixth sense, and it wasn't uncommon for him to see things that other people couldn't. As they neared the shrine, the rumours of hauntings briefly crossed his mind, but he didn't think much more of it. At least, not until his brother suddenly said something. "Hey, did you see that guy in the curve mirror just now?" he said once they were a short distance past the shrine. It wasn't odd for his brother to say things like that, but considering where they were, a chill ran down his spine. He didn't see anything. He turned around and looked back, but still, the road was empty. It was said that the person murdered at the shrine long ago was a man, and if so, then... Shirahata Shrine, more commonly known as Daruma Shrine, can be found in Funabashi Forest in Chiba Prefecture. It was reportedly built in 1673, making it quite old, and its location in the middle of the forest makes it quiet and somewhat eerie even during the day. It's believed that during the Showa era, a koshinto, a standing roadside stone engraved with the three wise monkeys, was also moved here, and when it's lit up at night, many have mistaken it for a tombstone. The shrine is said to be dedicated to the local agricultural kami, but is overall quite small and takes about 20 minutes on foot from any of the nearest bus stations to reach. But that's not why people talk about it. They talk about it because of the frightening legends behind it. It's thought that long ago, a Daruma was enshrined in the main hall of Shirahata Shrine, and this Daruma was used in magic rituals. What those rituals were remains unknown, but today, for better or worse, you won't find any Daruma there. You won't find much of anything there, really, and if there was actually a Daruma enshrined there in the past, it has long since disappeared. With the state of the shrine and its broken doors and dilapidated buildings, some have theorized that the Daruma was actually stolen, but there's no evidence that points to what happened one way or another. Due to these rumors of strange magical rituals and how creepy the shrine is even during the day, over time, various rumors built up of the shrine being haunted. It was said you could see various ghosts there, even during the day, particularly the spirit of a woman and fallen soldiers. If you're lucky enough, you might even capture them on film, with some claiming to have recorded dark shadowy figures and even black orbs of light floating near the shrine. Or hear the woman groaning in pain somewhere nearby. One rumor suggests the female spirit is actually that of a shrine maiden who used to guard the shrine during the Showa era. One day, however, she was attacked and killed by a bandit, but even after death, she decided to stick around and continue her post. But aside from ghosts, the shrine is said to physically affect people as well. Some say you can feel the temperature dropping far more rapidly than should be possible as you walk the forest path towards the shrine. And something strange might happen right as you pass under the shrine gate. In addition, you might smell something burning nearby and feel lightheaded or dizzy. If you're especially unlucky, you might hear a constant ringing in your ears that doesn't stop, or perhaps just the mysterious sounds of a bell or piano nearby. Finally, the only strange phenomenon directly tied to the shrine's name. It's said that you might see the face of a Daruma appear in the trees around the shrine if you look closely. This rumor has been especially common since occult researcher Yamaguchi Bintaro posted a video in 2013 that showed lighting and shadows on a tree at the shrine that looked somewhat like a Daruma face. Yamaguchi is also largely credited with helping the shrine become as famous as it is today, thanks to his videos and writings on it. And it's for these reasons that Daruma Shrine in Chiba has long been thought to be haunted. But then, an incident in 2001 solidified that idea. Known as the Funabashi Meidai student robbery and murder incident, a 21-year-old student from Meiji University was riding his bike on June 20th, 2001, when three youths, 17 and 18 years old, stopped him. These teens were reportedly upset at a friend who didn't show up to see them, so one of them suggested they take their anger out on someone else. A complete stranger. It didn't matter who. They were just angry and wanted to lash out. And so they did. The university student was beaten with a metal bat and plastic umbrella before the youth stole 5,000 yen from him and then left his body by the street. It's said that his body was found near Daruma Shrine by a passerby around 6:30 AM, but he was unconscious, and then died shortly thereafter. When the youths heard their victim had died the next day, they reportedly burnt whatever evidence they could and tried to hide their involvement in the crime. But eyewitness reports of their car in the area, alongside other information the police were able to gather, was enough to see them arrested and then formally charged with robbery and murder that September. This case ended up being the first in Japanese history where someone under the age of 18 was sentenced to life imprisonment. Despite being a small, out-of-the-way shrine that at a glance looks otherwise unassuming, Daruma Shrine has a long and fascinating history, as the wealth of stories surrounding it can attest to. Some consider it one of the most haunted locations in all of Chiba Prefecture, but there's no denying that its rich history has value even with the supernatural elements completely removed from it. But what did you guys think of this one? Let me know in the comments below, and if you'd like to help support this channel so you can see more content like this, please consider hitting that join button down below as well. Every bit of support really helps. Thanks guys, and I'll see you again next time.